Hello and welcome to the Fauxbi Offensive Tournament Group 5 Introduction. If you want to find out more about the tournament, you can check out some links in the description. And this is the final group. After this group, we're on to the finals. And because this is the final group, it's a little bit unusual because we had 17 entries and we have 4 entries per group. And if you can do the maths, you'll realise that gives us just one person left who hasn't been in a group yet. And a group with one person wouldn't be terribly fair. So, to make it fair, what I've decided to do is pad out the remaining 3 spaces with the 3 best performing runners-up from the other groups. So, I'll leave you in suspense as to who they are. Well, that's a complete lie. You're going to see them on the screen in a second if you're watching. But we'll start off by the Crimson Legion, by the conman who went to see the zoo. To see a lion with an arrow in the kneecap. I'm assuming that's the names of the various people who contributed to this entry. Anyway, let's get them spawned, and yeah, for some reason it goes really far down. Most of them appear to be underwater. I hope the tournament mod, if I pick the land spawning option, won't do this. But here we are. Anyway, so let's start off. First off, we have the M98 Thunderbolts. Any of them popped up yet? No. I really hope this doesn't happen in the actual tournament. Okay. I believe... No, that's not them. No. Ah. Okay, this is an M98 Thunderbolt. So, still on the ground. So, pretty cool looking. Very much like a tank destroyer themed. It's officially classed as a support vehicle and is armed with a 348mm heat advanced cannon, quite reminiscent of what is it, the T-95 American tank destroyer. Not quite as fat, but otherwise pretty similar. I do like the embellishments and details. It's a very good looking entry. Fortunately, we can hear the various others exploding in the background. So there's 2 of them. So next up, we have 11 of the Red Menaces, which are badly damaged. Let's see if I can fix one so we can get a look at them. It's not going well, is it? Yeah, that just does not want to work. Maybe there's someone... Okay. I'm pretty sure this is a Red Menace. Yes, it is. Excellent. Right. So, as I said, there's 11 of these. They make up the bulk of the force. These are armoured class. And, so the lighting... Oh. Alright. I hope you got a good look, because now this is happening. Sorry about that. As I was saying, they are armed with 375mm Sabo cannons, and they make up the bulk of the force, and are armoured class vehicles. And yeah. Anyway, moving on, we have 4 of the CI lead class, which I saw. Okay, this is one here. Here we go. This is a support class vehicle. It is armed with a twin 200mm heat and HE flak combo. I'm assuming this is intended as either anti-air or missile defense. Not entirely sure. It is a support class, so it could do that. So a pretty unusual design. It's within the volume limit. It's even though it looks enormous. So yeah, pretty nice. Then we have the 3 AT-01 Tritons, which are these blue fellows here. They're not vibrating too badly, which is nice. These are, as you can see, armoured class. They're a bit on the small side, but there we go. So as you can see, they're sort of a somewhat sci-fi tank, but you know, sort of semi-realistic, semi-sci-fi, I'd say. Yeah, pretty good looking. And they are armed with a 414mm Hesh gun. And last but not least, we have way up here, we have the Wedgie class fighter plane, which is a very unusual design, not least because this is its gun here at the back, this twin 250mm HE gun. So yeah, pretty unusual design. No idea how well it flies. Oh, nope, nope, they're not missiles, they're cooling. And yep, that's some shell ejectors. So it looks like this thing is more gun than anything else. I don't know if this is a secret suicide craft. It might be. I don't know. Apparently the others that I suspected were secret suicide craft weren't. They just didn't perform to expectations. Anyway, that is the Crimson Legion by, I'm guessing it's Conman, Zoo, Lion and Kneecap combined, I think. Yeah, they're just the Crimson Legion from now on. That's too long for me to remember and say. Anyway, next up we have, just to confuse matters, we have the Crimson Guard by Anacle, not to be confused with the Crimson Legion. I'm probably going to get those names mixed up. For that I apologise. So we saw these in the previous group. I've spawned them from a great altitude, so they're currently plunging to their deaths. I'm not going to go over them all again, just to say it's the Crimson Legion. You can watch the Group 4 intro if you want to see more of them. Yeah, they won 2 matches and performed pretty strongly in all of them, so that got them through to this runners-up, even though they didn't win. So next up we have... let's get rid of these vehicles first. Next up we have the Venus Legion by the Jimmer, who are also going to plummet to their deaths from a great altitude. You may remember these from, I think it was Group 2, if memory serves. Yep, Group 2. Again, if you want to see more about them, I'm not going to go over them now. You can go to the Group 2 intro video. Yep, and once again, they performed pretty strongly, so whilst they didn't make it to the finals, they're in with another shot. So, yeah, good luck to them. And last but not least, we have the Zetan Air Control by Kreuzerber. Again, they took part in the Group 1 all those weeks ago, which you can cast your mind back to that. So, yep, if you want to see a full intro of them and all their various forces, go and watch the Group 1 intro video. But, yep, here they are, in with their final chance of making it to the finals. So, that's it for Group 5. So, thank you for watching.